Very warm welcome to my Luminosity Yoga channel. My name is Anja, and this is a series of videos that help you embody the current astrological transits. And today we're looking at the Scorpio New Moon. So it's particularly for this new lunar cycle starting in Europe on the 13th of November 2023, and in Berlin it's around 10:30 a.m. in the morning. And I'll start off by explaining or just giving you an outline of the current astrological transit. And then we'll be going through a brief yoga practice to help you embody the energies and help you understand, get a visceral understanding on how to work with the energies in a way that that you can use them to your own benefit in a conducive, growth-orientated way. So the new moon in Scorpio, as I said, occurs on the 13th of November in the late morning in Berlin. And sun and moon on every new moon are in the same sign. So they're at the same point, and it occurs at nearly 21 degrees of the sign of Scorpio. And Scorpio itself is fixed water energy, and it is ruled by both Mars and Pluto as its modern ruler. And it is said to be a very, like I said, fixed water. So it's an energy that doesn't necessarily waver or give in, and having this Martian quality to it, as it is also ruled by Mars. There is a lot of adrenaline and kind of young energy. So a way of going out into the world. The downside of, let's say, that Martian energy, because this particular new moon is conjunct Mars in the sign of Scorpio, as it is a conjunction, meaning the planets are in the same place, and you can also potentially see them in the sky. So once the moon starts actually gathering a little bit of light, that it becomes visible, what we call actually the waxing moon, you might see Mars kind of close to it. And so Mars is at 24 degrees. No, 22 degrees, sorry, 22 degrees of Scorpio. So it's very, very close. It's just 1 degree away from the sun and moon. And so there is that very, like I say, young quality, an intensity. And at the same time, what is very important to know, that this Mars and the sun and moon are opposite the planet Uranus in the sign of Taurus. So Taurus, as it is an opposition, is also a fixed sign, but it is fixed earth. So we have fixed water and fixed earth. And there is an opposition. So it's quite difficult. They have a hard time seeing each other. They're far away, they're exactly opposite each other, as far away from each other on the circle as they can get, or on the zodiac as they can get. And so there is this Uranus type of quality, so which is about a sudden change in fixed earth, which is something that does not like to change in nature. And I don't want to predict anything, but you can imagine that as a quality of an earthquake. So but it could be just something that really like an kind of unpredictable energy to do with things that like to be in a particular place and don't really want to change. So also depending on where Uranus is in your chart, where Taurus is in your chart, you may see those sudden unexpected changes. So as there is this Martian quality, it's important to apply yourself possibly to that energy and use it in a way that you use the motivating and stimulating qualities of that to move yourself forward. And also the other thing, as Pluto is the co-ruler here, there's also a very important aspect is empowerment, empowering yourself and cleansing, purging, freeing yourself from what no longer serves you in this lunar cycle. So in a way, as much as you can, embracing the contradictory and the unpredictable energies, and using them for, like, let's say, a potent reality check. And so this is all the information I'm giving you, of course, is based on my research, but also I want to give credit to the Astrology Hub and the current lunar cycle astrologer. And you can really check her out. I will put her in the show notes. Her name is Wendy, and I will link you to some more videos so you can actually look at the astrology in more depth. So some astrologers have predicted that as a very uncomfortable energy. You might feel like you want to run away from that with all this unpredictability. And there's different ways of how to deal with the energy. You can definitely run with it if you feel also the energy, but you need to be cautious because it can be also an accident-prone energy or a lot of inflammation in the body. So really being conscious of that, being aware of that, and using the energy in a great way. And I think since it is a Scorpio and a water-based lunar cycle, maybe really like rather going swimming than let's say boxing, kickboxing. Yeah, might be a great idea. Like really going swimming. Also enjoying this luscious, luxurious kind of sensuous energy off the water, going to a lake when you seek, when you need solace, when you need stillness, really when you need calm and quiet, really maybe looking for a way to do that by the water. And also it's a good way you can really roll with the physicality of this Martian energy. And this is what we're going to do also in a yoga practice, but also while turning inwards and seeking calm when it feels time to do so. So not just running wildly without being aware of what's happening, especially because Mars is related to the adrenals, and we don't want to just run on adrenaline. That is very, very anxiety provoking and is what most of our society is already doing. So let's see how we can actually calm and balance that adrenaline by really taking good care of our lower backs, listening to our needs, and actually harnessing the chi of our kidneys. And as the South Node is still like in the sign of Libra, which is related to the kidneys, and that's the energy that's actually weakened at the moment, or where we're actually purging, where we're releasing, like collectively as a transformational idea, we're really letting go of things, or we're called to let go of things. So anywhere where we're just doing too much of this people pleasing, or just going too much in someone else's direction. But here in this lunar cycle, it is very, very much like it's very, very kind of difficult energy to deal with, in the sense of saying, oh, you need to do it this way or that way. You really need to listen to yourself, as always, and see how you and how your body and how your system does best with the energy, by really, like I say, listening to your energy levels, and when you feel very adrenaline driven, best to seek like some calm in meditation by the water, anything to do with that. All right, so let's start with a yoga practice, and just find a comfortable spot, and let's start by sitting. You can sit on a prop if you like, and this is a series of asanas that we're going to do, that are an ancient practice that actually help release blockages. And we're going to start by sitting, and as much as you can, sit with your back straight. And it's called the first one, pulling the rope. And we're going to do it a couple of times. So let's bring the right arm up, and you can actually imagine that you're pulling a rope. So really imagine you're grabbing a rope. So you bring the right arm up on your inhale, and then on your exhale, you pull the arm down. And then inhale, bring your left arm up, and exhaling it down. Inhale, right arm up, Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale it down. And we do it 3 more times each side. Really tuning into the breath. Inhale, bring the breath up to the crown of the head. Exhale, bring it down into the pelvis. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale it down into the pelvis. At the end of the exhale, bring the pelvic floor in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Each side 1 more time. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. And then now close your eyes and continue and really feel the breath on your inhale, moving up to the crown. Exhale down into the pelvis as you move the arm down. Continue to move the arms, feel the breath in the system, inhaling up. Exhale, and exhale everything down into the earth. Really connect with the earth. Inhale, bring the breath up and feel the connection to the sky from the crown. Exhale down, feel the connection down into the earth. Again, inhaling up. And just pause here, hold the breath for a moment and just really feel a slight pull from the crown of the head. Exhale, releasing, bringing all the way everything down and feel the connection to the earth. At the end of the exhale, also hold the breath for a moment. Inhale, bring the right arm up. And again, feel the connection to the sky. Hold at the end of the inhale for a moment. And then exhaling, pulling down. And again, hold the breath at the end of the exhale for a moment. Feel the connection down into the earth. And we do it 1 more time on the left. Inhale, bring the arm up. Hold the breath at the end of the inhale. Feel the connection from the crown to the sky. And then exhaling down. At the end of the exhale, hold the breath. Feel the connection to the earth at the end of the exhale. And then just release for a moment. And just come into a cross-legged position for a moment. And we're going to assume for 1 moment the Mars Mudra. We're going to do that later. And we're going to do it in a way that actually it softens the energy. So bring the thumb in on the right hand, just make a fist, and then just rest that on your right knee or thigh. And for the left hand, extend your index finger, and then the other fingertips are held by the thumb down. And again, just place that arm onto your knee or thigh. You can rest here and just feel into this for a moment. Again, inhaling the breath up, exhale, release everything that might have come loose down into the earth. Great, and then we're going to come into a wide-legged posture. Again, you can sit on something. You can sit on a cushion, on a pillow. So, and again, always watching your body. So you do it only to the extent that you're comfortable. So we're going to come into a dynamic spinal twist, and you pay attention to your spine and also to your legs. If this is too wide, you just find a comfortable kind of angle for you. Bring your arms out to the sides. Inhale here. And then exhale, bring your right hand, if you can, to the left toe or ankle. If not, just further up. And then really open to the sky, the other arm. Inhaling up. And exhale, left hand to the right shin, right ankle, right toe, and open up the chest. Inhale. And exhale, changing sides, opening up the chest to the extent that you can. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, change sides. Inhale up. Exhale. And we're going to increase the speed a little, and you do it in your own time. So you keep increasing the speed slowly. However, if you feel it doesn't work for you, just stay with the speed that you're comfortable. So you can always decide how you engage with the practice and do take responsibility for that so you can really enjoy. So really enjoy the practice. A yoga teacher I really like, Felicia Tomasco, she said recently in one of the classes I was taking, she said, the yoga postures do something to you already. And so there's no need to strain in them. Just by getting into them, something is happening. So you might as well just enjoy them. And I really subscribe to that. Each side one more time. Great. And then just bring your knees in again for a moment. And we assume that Mars Mudra again. So right thumb in, fist with the palm down, just resting on your right knee. Left index finger out, other fingers held down by the thumb. And just rest that hand also on your knee or thigh. And just feeling the breath in and exhaling through the nose. And on every exhale, just imagine that you're rooting down into the earth. Very important to ground yourself whenever you can, especially when the energy gets very unpredictable and volatile. Just return to that breath, maybe to that mudra and to grounding. And then we're going to sit sideways. So I'm going to sit sideways again. Stretch the legs out. Flex the feet. And we're going to do something that's called rowing the boat. So Nauka Shashalash. Sorry. Shachlasana. So the rowing boat. And we're going to imagine that we're rowing a boat. So imagine just grabbing those oars. And then we're going to go back on the inhale as far as you can, and then exhale, go forward. Inhale, exhale. And watching your body. Two more times. Very good. And then we're just going to come out of it into a squat position. So if your knees are sensitive, please grab something like a pillow. Just slide it underneath your heels. So your heels can be on the pillow and the toes and the balls of the feet can be on the ground. And we're just going to come into position. And if this, for example, if this is not available to you, you can stand here. You can start by standing. So we're going to do something that's called chopping wood. Yeah, so you can stand a little bit like this, inhale. And then, for example, if you can't go all the way down, you just stay like this and go on your exhale. Yeah, so you either do it standing, I do it a few times standing, inhale. And eyes open, or you do it here sitting down. So just continue either standing up, sitting down, inhale. Pull the pelvic floor in and up as you do it. Keep your eyes open. 3 more times, and just get rid of everything. Free yourself from whatever actually holds you back. Exhale. Good. And you can either stay here take a moment just to sit back again and just rest. So with the right hand, your fist, thumb in, left hand, index finger points out. The other fingers, you hold them down with your thumb. And then just rest here with this Mars Mudra ameliorating, like, or sedating the qualities of the planet, as it is so prominent in this lunar cycle. And we just want to balance that energy so it can actually be conducive for a growth. And these mudras are from a book on Astrology Yoga by Methab Benton, and I'll put that in the show notes if you're interested. So then again, we're going to come into that same Malasana posture. So feet quite wide apart, and you bring the elbows on the inside of your knees. And if this is very hard, as I say, please take some support. And then bring your elbows out and your hands together, thumbs at your heart. And on the inhale, you push the back of your body back. So really breathe into the back of the heart. So pushing back, pushing the head back for a moment. And this is a saluting pose. So on the exhale, we just bow the head and bring the hands forward. And then inhale, we push the hands against each other, hands in front of our heart, breathing into the back of our heart. Inhale here, pulling the pelvic floor in and up, and then exhale, release, and let the head go. Feeling into the lower back. Last time. And bring the hands down again. And bring them on the insides of your legs. So insides of your ankles might be a bit of a weak, weird posture. Just place your hands on the insides of the ankles if possible. And now we're going to take a deep inhale here. And on the exhale, we straighten the legs. Hold the breath out at the end of the exhale for 3. And then inhale and hold the breath in on the end of the inhale for 3. And then exhale, hold the breath out for 3 at the end of the exhale. Inhale, hold the breath in at the end of the inhale. And continue a few more times. Again, modifying, if you cannot straighten the legs or you cannot reach that far down, just do it in the way that you can do it. It's too much strain on your knees. You could do it sitting down by bending the knees and then extending your legs and just holding where you can. And then we're just going to come down. And we're going to roll on to the back. Final posture. Final asana. And we are going to do something which is particularly for this opposition with the planet Uranus and Taurus. So we're going to actually do something where we both pay attention to the adrenals but also to the neck and to the sexual organs like the pelvic floor, which is related to Pluto and also to Scorpio in particular. So just come into a comfortable, well, just roll down one vertebra at a time, feet underneath your knees. Make sure you have some space for your arms behind you as we're going to move the arms. And we're just going to start by doing one kind of bridge posture. So just feel the feet and the arms by the sides and the ground. You can actually roll a little bit onto the shoulder blades. And then on your inhale, roll the lower, middle, upper back up. Keep your head centered for now, and then exhale all the way down. And now we're going to roll the head over to the right. And I need to release my hair here. So in a similar situation, please do that. So you can actually move the head. And then, so the head's now lying with a turn to the right. And on your inhale, bring the right arm up behind you as you come up in the shoulder bridge, and your head moves back to center. And on your exhale, right arm comes down and the head rolls over to the left as the back slowly, slowly descends. And once the back is down on the mat, just pull your right shoulder away from the ear. Inhale, bring the left arm up and then roll your head back to center as you come up into shoulder bridge. And on your exhale, bring the left arm down, roll the back down and roll the head over to the right. So once the back is on the ground, just pull the left shoulder away from the ear. Inhale, bring the right arm up as the head and the back come up and back to center, head back to center. And then on your exhale, bring the right arm down and the back down as the head rolls over to the left. Once the back is on the floor, just move the right shoulder away from the ear. Inhale, bring the left arm up, head goes back to center. You come up into shoulder bridge. Exhale, moving the left arm down and rolling the head over to the right as your back descends. Move the left shoulder away from the ear. Right arm comes up on your inhale, head back to center. You roll up into shoulder bridge. And exhale, right arm comes down. You roll down and the head goes over to the left. And the right shoulder moves away from the ear. So I'm going to credit Rod Stryker here for this particular asana practice. So you do 2 more rounds each side. So when you're finished and your head is on the left, just turn your palms now facing the sky and release your jaw and then roll your head very heavy from the left over to the right as if it weighs a ton. With your jaw open, just really releasing the neck, feeling into the neck, feeling into the back of the body. And then again, pull the shoulder blades down and roll the head over, back to center. And then just take a sigh and then pull your knees in. And you can walk very gently from side to side. And just take a moment, just really squeeze everything in. So squeeze your hands, your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your torso, your knees, your legs, your feet. Just really pull everything in, hold your breath for a moment. And exhale. Come into a brief Shavasana with your palms facing towards the sky as a sign of surrender and releasing. And allow yourself to be carried by the earth. And then just feel your feet from the inside. Ground yourself through your feet, feeling them as part of your foundation. And move your awareness into your pelvic floor, sensing whatever you can in this region. Resting your sexual hunger, your desire. Grounding yourself through your pelvis. Feeling it as part of your foundation. Move your awareness into your solar plexus, above your navel, below your rib cage. Sensing whatever you can in this area of your diaphragm. Feeling it as part of your foundation. And sensing your collarbones. And again, feeling them as part of your foundation. Sense your jaw and the back of your head where your skull meets the neck. Releasing any thoughts and just sensing, feeling those body parts as part of your foundation. And then sense the crown of your head. And again, just feeling the crown as part of your foundation. Take a deep in and exhale. Moving your fingers and your toes. Place the feet onto the mat in front of you. Roll over to the right into a fetus position. Take a deep breath here and slowly find yourself on your way back up into a comfortable seated posture. And again, just for a moment, assume that mudra, so your right thumb into the right fist, and stretch out the left index finger of the left hand, and the thumb of the left hand just holds down the fingertips of the other finger. And then just again, both hands turning towards the ground to ground the energy. Take in 3 deep in and exhales here. Releasing anything into the ground. Bring your left hand under the belly button, the right hand onto the center of your chest, or the other way around, it's fine. And just think about something you're thankful for. And just feel that in your heart, in your body. And then think about this particular lunar cycle, what it is that you'd like to free yourself from, where you want to use this Uranian energy to really break free from things that no longer serve you, that hold you back. You can really use that energy in a way that helps you break free from what no longer serves you. You can take that with you as a question, or you can actually already feel into what that might be that you want to or can or need to release. And with that in mind, we close with one arm, bring the hands together in front of the heart, take a deep exhale. And inhale. And then let's bow the head to our hearts and really thank the energies, thank the planets for supporting us in our growth, and dedicate the merits of a practice to all beings without one exception, including all the cosmic energies. On cosmic beings, namaste. Thanks for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share the video if you've enjoyed it. Please leave me some comments. And I look forward to connecting with you. Also, there will be throughout the days in December, there will be some live classes with me, very brief, short things, just for the Advent calendar leading up to Christmas. So I'd love to see you there. Please remember to subscribe for that. And I look forward to seeing you very soon, and enjoy this lunar cycle. Bye for now.